And hello, visuals. Welcome back to the Visual Guy podcast, where Chris has surprised us with some lovely delicacies from the extremely.
It was more needing it myself, and I felt a bit rude just bringing myself shit. So.
Chris, you feel rude more often. I'll have that every Saturday now. From the exquisite place of Costa, all the way from I think Costa's British. I can't remember. No, it's bought by America. I think it might be America. I don't know. Coco in it. But I don't know if Coke invented it.
Don't know.
Doesn't really matter anyway. Chris was a Costa. But yes, we're here for the Visual Guy podcast, and we might as well do She-Hulk, Chris, because that was certainly an interesting episode. Have you queefed? I've got a smell of bacon queef. Chris is already bacon queef. That's very potent. Yeah. No, She-Hulk was a fucking
letdown.
Oh, so I'll see I'm on the other side. Go on, and you explain why to let that. We're going to be spoilers to last episode, blah, blah, blah. But carry on, Chris. Go on.
Again, it was another episode that... Yeah, it kind of finished it off, but it's like... It didn't lead anywhere. It was like... I hate this fourth wall thing.
I agree with that.
I hate this.
Yeah.
And then to interrupt the producers or whatever, and then it's fine. Kevin.
And how much did you think it was Kevin though?
Yeah.
Yeah, I 100% for. Oh, it's Kevin.
It's just like. And then I'm sorry, but Scar, really? What the fuck?
Would you like Scar?
What's with the haircut for starters?
It always looks like he looks more like a Conan Barbarian sort of version of Hulk.
Who's the mother then?
It depends. It's hard to say inside of this. I'm assuming they'll make it a Sicarian sort of woman, like or some sort of. Other warrior that was on Sakaar when he was in the arena. Because I went nuts at that point because I love Scar. And the fact that Scar's usually in the Young Avengers and shit. So we'll see him alongside Kate Bishop and shit like that. So I was fucking over the moon with it. Obviously, if you didn't like it.
To be fair, I've never been a fan of the episode, the full season, to be fair.
Because I know you said it didn't lead on. For her, granted, it didn't really lead on much. But I thought, okay, shit, now we're going to do some Hulk shenanigans and... Because I thought we'd explore the Hulk crack in somewhere else, not in this. So when I saw them come back, I was like, hey! And again, I was in hysterics, the whole bringing Matthew Murdoch back, just falling out the air. And next he's having a dinner party with him that he's there for the weekend or the week or whatever it was. I absolutely fucking adored that. I don't know what it is with him being this happy, lovey relationship. I fucking adored it. And I agree with you, the fourth wall breaks, I'm trying to think what, are annoying for her. But I love the fact that she didn't just break the fourth wall. It's the most fourth wall break you ever get. She literally paused our show, went into the streaming service that we're in, and messed around with it all there. And when she was talking, she needs to see Kevin. That whole journey of going for the producers and the writers and that. I was like, oh my god, go! Let's see Kevin. Let's have Kevin. And it turns out that Kevin was this AI robot, whatever the thingy. I thought it was fucking hysterical, and I like that. Because you've been confused and whatnot throughout the whole show saying it's pointless, what the fuck, blah, blah, blah. And it was like a whole episode summarising that exact thing that you're feeling. Because she was confused. Why does this make sense? Why is that? We've done Super Soldier Show, Taking My Blood villains before. Why are they bomb here? Tatiana, and I was like, this is a perfect way for all those people like, what the fuck's this? Just to be like, let's take the piss out of ourselves and have fun. Yeah. So I honestly, man, I fucking adored it. I absolutely loved it. That's a different change of pace. Overall, the show hasn't been outstanding.
No.
But again, there is as well. I would admit there's a lot of bias in there with seeing Daredevil again. I just love the fact that he randomly back.
Yeah, he's moved it up a little bit, but yeah.
Dog has a pen.
Fuck's sake. But yeah, the current scene at the end. Where does he go to then?
You'd assume. Well, you'd assume that...
Because obviously this is set after Shang-Chi, so obviously we won't see him at... Well, we might see him at Shang-Chi 2 again.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's a pen.
No, that's not the point, is it?
Dog's obviously causing chaos as per usual.
Oh, go down his throat.
Maybe he deserves it. We'll see. I'm sure what the fuck is it? Abomination again. For whatever reason, Wong's willing to break him out of jail. Because they said, Emil Blonsky, if you go back, you'll spend 10 years in jail.
Yeah.
So, whatever reason, Wong sees it fine to let him come and have refuge at Comitage and do whatever there. So we're going to see him again, whether that be in the upcoming Avengers stuff. You know, where we see the Lion of the Thunderbolts, maybe he's going to appear in that.
Yeah.
Or some shit like that.
Possible.
But hey ho, but no, I love the episode. I'll quickly do my notes. There isn't that too many, to be fair. The best thing, another thing I love as well, I'm glad we got as a note, is the OG original Hulk intro is what we got. I don't know if you remember the OG Hulk intro. The proper old one.
No.
We hear Jen Walters using Hulk's infamous line, "Don't make me angry." We see the Savage She-Hulk appear on the screen, which is obviously her debut comic, which is cool. All the ladies get a mention. One thing that I did think was annoying, and I guess we were kind of right, but not really, that the lad, the posh rich guy that she was defending in court was a bad guy, but not the bad guy we expected. He was the Hulk. The group he was leading was a bunch of sexists.
Yes.
They tried to make out they weren't sexist because they kept saying, "I'm not sexist, right?" But it's just like, because they mentioned Lady Four and everything, and they're like, it's just,
yeah, they're a bit more like jealous why the ladies got all the powers.
Yeah, and I'm thinking that bit did get down. I'm thinking, what the fuck? Like, so basically, me being a man, we're the bad guy. Is that what it is? I thought that was a weird turn of events. I agree with you in terms that this whole entire series has been a little bit not branched onto anything. Breaking the fourth wall in style I've written, but we've just pretty much gone over that. Kevin being a disappointment and Scar. Yes, see, I know you said you didn't like the look of Scar and what the shit.
I thought the fact I didn't like the look of it. I was just like, I wasn't expecting him for starters, and then it's like, what's with the hair?
I knew we would see. I knew we would see Scar, but I didn't think we'd see it here. I thought we would see him when the Hulk did his own film or whatever they're doing with the World War Hulk, Planet Hulk, whatever they were going to do.
Yeah.
I thought that's when we would see Scar, but not there like now.
No.
But no, the episode for me is getting a nice solid 9. The misogyny part was just a weird angle to take, but there were elements that I absolutely adored. I know you didn't like the fourth wall. I don't necessarily like the fourth wall, but the way they did it, I fucking enjoyed. Even the fact that when they were taking the piss, saying, can you go back to normal because this costs a lot of money just to keep you CGI'd?
Yeah.
Shit like that I found fucking hysterical. I can't wait to see what happens with her and Deadpool if they're ever in the same room together, because he'll go to break the fourth wall, or she'll maybe do it, and the other one will react and be like, hang on a sec. You know? And they'll be like, yeah, you know, we're not. So.
Interesting.
Yeah. Going forward with it, as far as I'm aware, I've seen that it's been commissioned for a season 2.
Oh, please don't.
And it will be another legal comedy, which I don't necessarily mind. I think season 2, they can now take everything from season 1, see all the do's and don'ts, and what do people like, what do people did, blah, blah, blah. And be like, okay, let's go forward. Titiana, a classic She-Hulk villain, was pointless in this. She was very fucking pointless. I loved Emil Blonsky. I loved Abomination. Seeing Hulk in a show was great. And still Mark Ruffalo. The subtle funny nods in this episode to old stuff that they've done, and the future looks good for a certain few people.
Yeah.
Her, it's a little bit undecided about what the fuck's going to go down. But no, the whole series as a whole is going to get a safe 6 from me. I had a couple of 10 episodes and stuff, but it's a safe 6.
Right, let's figure it all out. It started off a bit
I am here.
then it went downhill, and then it was like, here's Matt. Okay, we're getting better. So I'm gonna give it a 5.
Oh, 5.
I'm gonna give it in the middle, because the only thing I kept it going was Matt and obviously
You didn't pay it till what, 7, 8?
yeah, and Hulk. So that's the only thing that kept it going, really. And maybe 1 or 2 skitty lines from her
Yeah,
for the episode.
It didn't wow me as much as Moon Knight or
No,
Loki.
it's on the bottom of my list of Marvel series.
It's my least favourite Marvel series, granted, but I still think my least favourite Marvel product or show or whatever is still Eternals. Still think that might be my least favourite.
Oh no, I think this is below Eternals for me, this one.
Yeah, see, I'm saying that with a bit of a question because Eternals did have some cool moments, but I thought Eternals were... Well, actually, no, it depends, actually. I'm going to say what we said at the end of Eternals. Eternals led on to something that could potentially be epic with what they do with the
So that's been confirmed that 2 is on its way.
Right.
And obviously, Jon Snow is returned, and we're going to see more of him.
Black Knight.
Yeah, we're going to see more of him.
Yeah, well, Black Knight's a fucking epic character anyway. And the fact that we got the Ebony Blade right at the end, so...
Yeah.
All black.
But
So.
yeah, I'm gonna give it 5.
Well, I give it a nice safe 6. You'll give it a 5. So pretty much in the middle. We might as well end it there then. Solid 10 minutes. We'll get onto the Canoes and News where we can hopefully talk a bit more happy. So, visuals up She-Hulk in a wonder.
And I want it, yes. Let us know your thoughts.
And if you
were you happy? Were you sad?
Yeah, I'm sure there'll be people out there
Were
that
you
absolutely
confused?
adored
Like,
it.
what the fuck's going on? I thought watching this fucking superhero film, not a fucking lawyer program.
Yeah, yeah, I'll be doing another rerun of it anyway, just to see if we can appreciate it from a different point of view, but we'll see. Visuals like this, always keep being you, keep on keeping on.
And as always, people, love you back.